Like a dog with a bone.
But that's because his father has.
They done boiled the meat
damn,
off
we
the
boiled
face.
all the flesh off of it.
That's
He
because
is
his father
about
has.
that life, guys.
Dang.
Damn.
What's going on? It's your boy Sit There with the Intel, and you already see the Geekish Network is in the building. Hey, starting off first, Chuck Babs, what's going on with you, my guy?
What it do, people?
Hanging around, Johnny Randolph. Go and tell the people what's up.
What up, Sintel, man? We about to get into this. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. And closing us out, Mr. Rekkai. How you feeling, my guy?
Hello, governor.
In case you didn't know, we are getting ready to watch The Brother Son. Episodes 1 and 2 are already in the bag. You need to catch up. Don't worry, there'll be a link in the description. You can get to it quick. But here's the thing that's most important. Listen, I got 3 legends in the room with me right now, and I promise you, you're going to want to stay to the end when we chop it up and do a bit of the review, because you're going to hear some stuff you probably don't hear in your normal conversation. So with that being said, let's get started.
We have the dooms.
We have the dooms. So we did talk briefly last episode about how Asian American culture is getting its proper representation, especially in the year 2023 and going into 2024. I'm loving it. How y'all feeling so far?
Most definitely. Yeah, I agree. And with the strength of this so far, and another really strong series that we watched called Beef, I think we're getting a very accurate representation of that culture.
Man, what does Michelle Yeoh do?
Other than collect checks?
Look at her.
Yeah.
Look at
Still
her.
don't know.
Fake cleaner.
Look at her. Look
Be a
at
G.
her.
Yeah.
I thought they said she was a nurse.
Man, we done
That's
seen
what
her
she
do
told her
everything.
But that's what
son.
her
That's what she told
dumbass
her
son
son.
thinks. Yeah.
Okay.
The soundtrack to this is so good.
Banging.
Mhm. Wait a minute. So there is, y'all saw that, right?
The live animal cage?
Yeah. It's got some Golden Child vibes to it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Oh, good callback. There's that red
That's
thing
it.
again.
Look at that.
But remember, that's the guy that broke in with the big head and the big feet. Remember,
Yeah.
she got the
Yep.
connect. Yeah.
Look at, she came out. She wasn't afraid at all.
Oh.
She was
Came
not
out with
afraid
that.
at all. She was like, what you want?
He got a top-notch fanny pack.
No.
I didn't see that coming.
At all.
I didn't see that coming either.
Smart, but I didn't
thought
see
it
it
was gonna be Kill Bill in there.
Right, me too. That's what I was thinking. It's like, yeah.
肯德基和温迪汉堡吃太多了。哦，Taco Bell 还不错。
我爸还好吗？
Taco Bell's good.
我要跑哪里去？
That sleepy
直
chin.
接带着红色
He
的
still
卡
wants to
手
blame Sleepy in them. It ain't Sleepy in them.
Like a dog with a bone.
But that's because his father has.
They done boiled the
Oh,
meat off
damn,
the
we
face.
boiled all the flesh off of it.
快
That's
写
'cause
He
给
is
'cause
这个
about
has-
that life, guys.
Dang.
Damn.
挂个白灯笼。他这么老派的人，你要当面谈才行。告诉他我想休战，也要约在 LA 谈。
Yo, that's wild, dog. I can't even imagine what that smell like.
就让他最会的那一招，暴力。
Damn.
Yo, Charles is the beast. I don't care what anybody says. Dang. Dang, she came with it. That's that Riz.
Are you sure you can handle it?
The heat? I'm from Taiwan.
Yeah,
I
this
handle
man
the
just
heat.
boiled a skull. He can do anything.
Yeah.
Let's chill.
Oh, I feel like I put a cigarette on my tongue.
Well, you did always love to eat.
Damn,
Shall pop.
told you.
A little fatty.
Little fatty. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a shame. You becoming a cop.
Not a cop. Prosecutor.
The law is on the losing side.
Damn. Tell him. Talk your talk.
I've built my career looking after undocumented immigrants, farm workers, labor organizers. I want to help you and your family.
That's the thing. She already know.
If you have enemies, I can clear them out of your way without firing a single shot. All you have to do is tell me who attacked you at the club.
That's just gay.
Remember, she told the other dude, she's like, you can hang your
You
hat
scratch my
on a
back
single.
and I'll scratch yours. What she just said.
I'm not a cop.
I also don't work with people who work with cops.
There we go.
That part. It was
You
his
should
mom.
try hello away, not what. And you left a mess in my kitchen again. What kind of manners are these?
Skull meat. Be careful.
You need to
that's
stop
right.
babying him.
I don't baby him.
Oh, girl, got his brother.
You can go back to talking to whoever the woman was.
So you called me to tell me that you don't need my help?
随便你啦.
She's trying to baby you.
That's what I just said.
Because what I want is to not help you.
Great.
She's so good at damn reverse psychology. She's like, I gotta go. I gotta help my mom.
Oh my god, are you out of your mind? You have to go right now. But let's get together again sometime. When I'm off.
Look at her. Throwing the minds on him. We'll get together sometime.
No, you know what she did.
I told you, you didn't have to come.
Which apparently means you wanted me to come.
That's insane. Who told you that?
That is so Asian. This is so Chinese.
Why are you sighing?
I'm not sighing.
Yes, you are.
Because he knows that means I want you to help me find your brother.
You guys looking for Bruce?
She's like, who are you?
Look at how mom looked at her.
Yeah, who are you?
And when I looked out the windows, I'm getting pushed into a van by this girl with like all these really cool tattoos. Anyway, I thought it was just some sort of prank for his improv troupe.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Auditioning for? I'm not totally clear on how it all.
He's loving that right now.
Right, he looked at like, yeah.
Ooh.
See, he little bitch.
The girl.
Look at your baby lying to you.
She gonna tighten that shit up.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Sure, she gonna take off one of them thumbs.
I want to know what she tattooed on her.
You to know I'm not torturing you to talk. I'm torturing you because it makes me feel better about what happened to my sister.
Oh.
That's her sister.
Oh, her sister.
Yeah, I was about to say, how could old girl have survived him?
Yeah, like she
Oh.
took like 5 to the chest.
Yeah.
Let's go play mahjong with some aunties. We might win 3 whole dollars.
I'm going to Amazon right now and buy me a mahjong set.
I see a complex network of relationships, favors, and debts.
She's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to know anything about Pastor Liu, ask Mrs. Wong. She is having an affair with him. Rumor has it, she gave him herpes.
Oh. Gave him that nasty woman's disease.
My nephew, Charles.
Oh, you never mentioned you had such a handsome nephew.
He used to be so fat.
Little fatty.
3.85 GPA, but he's gonna get that up. He works so hard.
He gonna get it up.
Doctor.
And how do you feel about his improv?
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
He has testicle torsion. I keep telling him to go to the doctor, but so stubborn.
Get him in order. Get him in order.
She's just trying to humble him. Yeah.
This is the equivalent of teaching somebody that's never played
making
spades
him
before
lose.
spades.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He owns the #1 seafood restaurant in Alhambra.
What's the name of the restaurant?
That is the name. #1 seafood restaurant.
#1 seafood.
In
That's
Alhambra.
about right.
In Alhambra.
But you should stay and play another hand.
Man, she putting you on game, man. She's trying to pull your coattails.
I don't know, right?
She tell you to follow her. Go.
He's like, I'm so lost.
Meanwhile.
Damn, bro.
Ow!
You and your brother killed me.
We didn't kill May.
May
Oh,
and
May.
June. Oh.
Tell me where your brother is.
Please tell you something besides that.
Damn, she leaned into that one.
Yeah.
I'm
Bad
going
on.
to tattoo a penis on your face.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
You have to put a tap.
Yeah, so
So is that a personal tattoo machine? I've never seen one of those before.
Yeah. Yeah. Cordless one.
355! Multiple Drive! 355! Multiple Drive! Bakersfield!
What address is that? But this little trek for her to get to Bakersfield and figure it out. He bought some time. He improv.
We also know about Kenny Chang's leaky butthole because of you.
Stay here.
Hey, that information might be valuable later on. You
That
never
may be
know.
valuable.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna come back.
Why don't you come back? Watch-
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
come back.
Please. Follow me.
Look at Charles all right back there.
Charles
He's
gonna
probably
bust
got
in.
blood
and
on
see-
his shirt.
See his mom with her.
Look at the back. Charles whooping dude.
Already, yo.
What do you want?
I'm trying to find the white cranes. I have it on good authority that you're their plug.
All
What the damn Charles don't listen?
Charles.
You have a very interesting accent. Where are you from?
Keelung, a fishing village just north of Taipei.
Oh, you want some too?
I've been.
Get some.
Look, she's like, this goddamn boy.
It's clear I've been given
Sorry, she's just
bad
shaking his head
information.
up.
So sorry to have wasted your time.
Look, and she got lobster dinner.
I got the address of the warehouse of the White Cranes.
What do you want? A kiss on the cheek? Hong bao? Stop gloating and just take care of it. You must bring
What
your
the
brother
fuck am
home.
I? He's
Everything to
everything.
me.
Like, am I 10% of everything? Like, what the hell?
Damn, he's so hurt. He's heartbroken.
What's the point in anything? The chick took my fucking thumbs.
Damn.
Him?
Oh, she did take his thumb?
Can't play video games.
You told her? She was scary.
Damn, you are the worst friend ever.
What was that you were tattooing on your forearm earlier?
Yeah, that bird.
It's a Chinese plum. Meihua,
Yeah, see, I told you her name was May. I knew it was a month.
until your brother showed up.
You kind of remind me of him. Except you seem even more angry, which is sort of impressive.
It's why she encouraged me to spend a couple of nights a week giving tattoos instead of being with her at the club.
Which is why you weren't there that night.
Yeah, it's your fault. It's your brother's fault.
We really didn't kill May.
Fine. Forehead dick tattoo it.
Oh shoot.
Uh-oh.
It's about to go. Damn.
What the fuck? Charles, come on! Give me my brother
With a
back.
brush.
You can keep this one.
I mean, he is chair leg, so you know.
Look, I'm an actor.
You do improv.
It's a strong foundation to build off of. Sleepy Chan. He's like our family's mortal enemy. May died because Sleepy Chan was after Charles.
She should also recognize the fact that everyone who's tried to kill him is dead as fuck right now.
We're all on the same side here.
Look at her,
It
woosah,
makes sense. It makes sense.
woosah.
She was ready to go to work though.
Oh yeah,
Her sister went to work though. That was dope.
she almost had a penis on her forehead.
That would have been
Penis
hilarious.
tattooed on him though.
At least it's not tattooed, though.
Oh,
She
my
gonna hug
baby
Bruce first
boy.
Aw, Charles about to go crazy.
Okay. I was so worried.
Because he lied to you about improv?
It's fine. I'm fine.
She is not happy about
Because you're a
that.
snitch.
His garage code is his birthday. Okay. Put this on your foot.
Mm-hmm.
And have a look at me. Ayyo.
Most
He's,
respect
he's
and
never
least
he's
love.
never received that. He got two love interests
Better make more
now.
food then.
Well, that was easy. Mama gave you the okay.
Like I like her. That other one.
That other one, though.
The phone.
Yeah.
She a cop.
Yeah, but the mother doesn't know that yet. She doesn't know who it was.
Right up to the moment where he started kicking the door over and over like a complete asshole. It was like this man was like,
Hold on. Okay. No.
Look at her.
Look, she's right.
You're right.
She said Bruce is just confident enough in himself to get us all killed.
Talk your talk now, Bruce.
I give
Come
you
on.
permission to continue.
Oh.
What? Look at Charles's face.
That's the fuck with Charles, though.
I want you to be sure this is what you want. because there will be no time to do anything else.
No. I mean, yes.
Now, look at the reverse psychology, though.
Yeah, she's fucking with him. Yeah.
No, she's not.
No, she's fucking with Charles.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I'm saying.
she's
She's fucking
no,
with
she's
Charles.
no, she's
That's
not.
exactly what she's doing.
No,
I think she's
that's
being
how
legit.
that's how you force Bruce to not want to go too far into this gangster shit.
And you keep bringing out your inner gangster, we'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Charles is pushing him the other way.
I know I talk big, but I don't like any of this. I wasn't tough when she was torturing me. I didn't want to let you
Ear hustling somewhere. Where's she?
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to let you down.
Yeah.
The same writing was on the wall in the giant's apartment.
When did you go to the giant's apartment? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
It wasn't important earlier.
Because I'm a grown-ass adult.
The Rolodex in action.
这个常浪费时间打麻将。
Mm-hmm.
What do you want? A kiss on the cheek?
All right.
Take care of it tonight.
No. Let me do it.
All right, welcome to the team.
Jim's about that life.
If you want Sleepy Chan to come here, she has to make a spectacle of it. His death has to be legendary.
She's like, she gonna make her own legend. She's gonna be chair leg and double blades.
Boy.
I don't know what to think of her yet.
Me neither.
Yeah, she's the closest thing to a
Hello?
Caucasian in this whole show.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
what
very
if
true.
she's the one? What if she's the one who's coordinating all of this?
Yeah, because she did was raised around the triads all her life.
All her life.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, Chuck. I think that's what it is.
And talk to cops.
I thought you weren't a cop.
Listen.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Take your power back.
Wow.
Yep, and those are her knives.
Skywriter.
She took his feet.
Dang, and his
Wow.
hands.
And his hand.
Damn.
Take a look at this. They packed his hands in.
That's Scarface.
Can you bag these up?
Oh, he's the
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, he got the tattoo.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture in picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Centel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. All right, so hey, that was the end of episode 3. You know, we've it's still a not nowhere near as much action as some of the previous 2 episodes, but we got a big chunk of story and just breaking down the universe that we're working in. Hey, so what have you all noticed? Let me just make it more simple. What are your first thoughts on episode 3? We'll start with you, Chuck.
I think it's all about relationships. If you notice in this episode, it focused on everybody's relationships with each other. Bruce, TK, Charles with his mother, and his relationship with Bruce, and how it's always with him and Bruce, but how it now is kind of bonding, they're coalescing together,
Okay.
and how they're trying to actually understand each other. Because at first Charles is like, this boy is soft, I want nothing to do with him, and Bruce is like, this man is crazy, I want to have nothing to do with him. And now they're trying to, I guess, coexist together.
Okay.
And it's really good. It's like, I like how it delves into the relationship, like Michelle Yeoh and Charles's passive aggressive nature to each other, but being very aggressive at the same time.
Yeah.
June's relationship with her sister and why she is this way.
Okay.
Like, you know, we understood, we thought May was just a badass because she's a badass. And her sister explains why they were that way. Parents died at 10, we were on the streets, and we learned how to fight.
Okay.
We kept fighting, and people came to us because we could fight.
Big facts. Okay, Johnny Randolph, how you feeling about this episode 3 so far?
So what I enjoyed it, and what I enjoyed was how we seemed to learn more about Michelle Yeoh's character without a lot of backstory. Like, she's from this world, she understands it, the subtle nuances, going into the restaurant with the front door, peeping out everything that was going on, going to sit and meet down with the old women, learning the power dynamics that go on in and around LA, and the way she's able to keep Charles on a leash, who's her son, who's this badass assassin, with just mental like manipulations. Not only just as his mother, but almost as a coach and a guide. Like I dig that. And another thing too that I kind of picked up on is like, every time Charles goes someplace, he can make a weapon out of almost anything.
Good
right?
point.
We saw him literally go through multiple tools. It's like, he's ready to throw down with anything. So like, to me, it puts into like his background and his training. Like, his father taught him to like be aware of his surroundings and to use anything to protect himself or get whatever he wants. So I thought, like you said, we didn't get a lot of action sequences here, but I thought we got a lot of good exposition about who these characters are.
All right, great points. Rekkai, go on and close this out.
I agree with everything that they just said. I think, okay, so one interesting thing about Charles and being able to use his weapon, he has a reputation only because his father said, what was the point of having the world's most dangerous damn assassin at your side and nobody know it? So, you know, like May said, you know what I'm saying, Chairleg is a legend. And that's why he can use anything to kill you. But what I do like about him is that even though he's this badass, world's most dangerous assassin, he is not infallible. He is not, you know, James Bond, Jason Bourne or whatever, where he comes in and like, I mean, he almost got effed up, you know what I'm saying? And when the club blew up, like he barely made it through the damn fight with the giant. Like he finds a way to triumph in the end, but it's not like he had just out here whooping ass and taking names. He finds a way to make it through. I think Charles was absolutely right about relationship. And every relationship he said was absolutely true. But I thought one of the greatest things about this was what Mr. Randolph was saying in Michelle Yeoh going and sitting down with the old ladies and having the tea on all of those different ladies, because it's important how she was able to go to the Giants place. And then she pulled the trickery on us where we thought we was getting ready to watch a fight. We was like, yes, right. Michelle Yeoh's getting ready to throw down. I've been waiting on this. Yeah. Show him that crouching tiger, hidden dragon. And she flipped the script and started screaming like she was the cleaner. She was just there, and now she's been startled by this man. And what she was saying was like her walking through the front door of the restaurant. There is a lot to be said about all those little women that were sitting there playing mahjong, that have all the tea on everybody, know how everything works. Because especially in this particular culture, but just throughout, you know, our society, women, and a lot of times are invisible. You know, the help is invisible. Like we saw that in John Wick, where all of Lawrence Fishburne's people, the help, they're the ones who are, you know, waiters and all of this and everything, everywhere, they're invisible. You know what I'm saying? So he had a whole army at his disposal by the people that you never saw coming. You never knew they were there. I mean, we saw that when the dinosaurs attacked. Hell, the damn catering staff was with them.
Yeah.
You know, they had a little kids party and they wasn't there to get Spider. They was there because they knew that Charles was coming there.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the whole thing. Like, you know, a lot of times we're seeing that where Charles is overt and not subtle at all, and he leads with violence first, she's more cerebral, and she's like, I'd rather be a wallflower. I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, walk straight in the front door, sit around, look around for a minute, and scope the whole scene out and know everything that's going on. Information is king. It doesn't have to be violence.
Okay. All right. Hey, those are three.
His father was telling them. Remember, that's what his father was telling him. It was like, you're not seeing the whole scene. Like, everything that could happen will happen, you know? Or you like killing too much. Like, there's nuances. Yeah. Why would they only send 3 people to come after you, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
very good point.
He's teaching them that.
Yeah, but his father told him too. Is like his father also told him, you're supposed to leave one the last so we can get information. Like he doesn't understand the power of information because he just whoops everybody's ass.
He just whoops everybody's ass. He's just super violent.
But unfortunately, that is also the burden of leadership, and especially when a father is passing down to his son. His father, you know what I'm saying, has led with Charles being his assassin instead of the heir apparent. We know he's the heir apparent because he's the son. He's the eldest son. He's got the respect. Ain't nobody gonna cross Charles. He's chair leg. He'll beat your ass. But the thing is, that does not mean that he knows how to lead. He knows how to kill. But that doesn't mean that he knows how to lead or has been taught on how to do the nuances, the small, and that's why he kept talking about, even Charles himself kept saying, my father's a great man. He's a great man. Yes, because he sees the nuances of his father. His father knows how to lead those men. Charles doesn't.
Yeah. Or his father realizes he's his father, Steve Jobs, and chair leg is Tim Cook.
Oh,
and the other one is
Jesus.
John Ivy. And Bruce is John Ivy. And I need y'all to work together to lead this because I couldn't do it super well by myself.
Yeah.
But one of you were in America, you learned the American ways, you can navigate America. And the other one's here in Taiwan, he can navigate Taiwan. And if the soft one has a problem, the hard one to fix it for him.
Yeah. Or not only that.
And if the hard one has a problem, the soft one can fix it for him.
And not only that, it takes two of them to equal one of him.
Yeah.
John Ivy and Tim Cook don't equal Steve Jobs, but that's about as close as we'll get.
Yeah. Or we don't know if the father came into power because of the mother, and she's like, what?
That part.
Yeah.
So
And I feel
I have this plan because they'll kill you and kill me, and our sons will be here useless in Taiwan.
Well, there's a reason why he said she's the most important thing. Yeah.
He said she's the important thing. Yep.
Yeah.
So
And
she
I know
might have
I'm
made
brute.
it all happen. And the
I know I'm
father
brute
is
violent, and I raised Charles to be this way. But Michelle, we sent her because she's the more finesse, the nuance, those types of things.
Yes.
Like the father may be Charles for her.
Right.
Yep. The father may be Charles for her. Right. She's Bruce.
Okay.
And she treats him probably how she treated her husband, and she knows what makes Charles tick.
Yes.
Oh.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's real good. And that's why they have such a great relationship and really good. It's really good comedic timing too as well. That's one of the things I'm really enjoying about this show more than I realized is the humor. It's not over the top. It's not slapstick. It's subtle enough to keep the story going and not get bogged down by the humor, but when it hits, it's great. The fight scene that Rekkai was talking about in the beginning with Michelle about the fight at the apartment, we thought it was going to be like we would throw hands, and then she ends up screaming, kicking and screaming. The fight scene and the cameras was so well done, subtly funny. It's just one of those things that you just see in the background, and important information is being told, but then there's still this running gag that's going on behind the scenes. I think that's just brilliant. I love old lady mahjong when they're dropping gems, but they're still dropping jokes, and it's still a teachable moment. The making of the churros, it's this thing that Charles, it's nagging him to try to figure out this thing, and he actually went back to get the ingredients. Michelle's back and forth with her son. I'm saying Michelle, but Mama going back and forth with Charles. The humor is really above and beyond what I thought it was going to be. And we don't have to lean on Michelle breaking her 60-plus-year-old body, in fisticuffs in order for us to be entertained. She's carrying it with that acting muscle that she's so good with, and it's just, I just wanted to give my thumbs up on that. Go ahead.
And it shows off her acting muscles, right? We're so used to seeing Michelle in martial art roles or performing martial arts at some capacity that it's just nice seeing her just be mom.
Yeah.
I mean, American-born Chinese had it, but but she even fought in that, right?
Yeah, and American-born Chinese is not the same quality as this. I'm not trying to ish on the show, but it's not the same quality. People are not going to.
It's a children's show, and it feels like a children's show.
Yeah.
This feels like a standard television show, but smarter.
Well,
it feels like Netflix making a really good television show.
If you look at its wiki page, it's described as a dark comedy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's a lot of death. I mean, we just got done closing out the scene with a dude whose hands and feet have been cut off with daggers sticking out of his chest. So yeah, it's not a light moment.
Hey, I wanted to see that fight scene, you guys.
I did too, man. I'll co-sign that.
I wanted to see June go up in that restaurant and tear it to pieces.
I'm with you on that. All right, well, let's get some closing thoughts, and then when you give your closing thought, of course, give your socials. Let's start with you, Rekkai.
I think it's interesting to see that this was listed as a dark comedy. I would have never prescribed that. However, like we said, the humor that seems extremely organic has kind of made me think of this series different. Like, going into the series, the brother son with a Michelle Yeoh thing, it seemed like like Asian Godfather type series. That's not what we're getting. Not at all. However, I'm not mad at that. Like, what we are getting is so much better than that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's easy to do a gangster flick or whatever and show this family dynamic or what have you. But in this way, this is far more interesting. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to seeing who these the Red Ribbon Gang is. I'm really looking forward to seeing now that June has made a big splash by killing the guy at the #1 Chinese seafood restaurant. What's
and
the
that is
name?
the name.
Number one seafood restaurant. Now that she's made a big splash and made his killing like epic, how does that play into it? Because at this point, I really don't think that Sleepy Chan is behind this. I think that's all kind of a red herring, and we're led to believe that. And at the end, they may be trying to take out all the triads all together or whatever, this new group that's popped up. But it's hard for him to see past Sleepy Chan because that's him and the dad and him have been at war hate each other forever. In the end, hell, Chairleg and Drowsy might need to band together or something. So,
all right, yo, good point. Close out with your socials, my guy.
You can catch me on all social media at DiamondMind, DIAMOND, because it's all about this right here.
Bet. Johnny Randolph, man. Give me your closing thoughts and close out with your socials.
What I've been impressed about this series is the pacing. I find the pacing to be perfect. Episode 1 in that pilot, 30 seconds in, we got a lot of ass kicking, a lot of great action sequences, in episode 2 as well. Episode 3, they slowed it down. Right? We can't sustain that same high level pitch. We've got to have some exposition. We got to have some storytelling. We got to have all of those things. And I liked all of the other accoutrements that are around it. The music that we mentioned a little bit, and we need to talk a little bit more about the music, how the music plays into the overall storytelling. So I like that, and I like that the action sequences that we do get, they tell a story. So overall, man, for these first 3 episodes, I've been really impressed, and I'm ready to knock out the remaining of them. If you want to learn more about me, talk to me, hit me up on all socials at Johnny L. Randolph, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I love to chop it up with you and connect.
Bet. Chuck, you up next, man. Give me your final thoughts, and then close us out a little bit with what's going on with the Geekish Network as well.
Okay. I think Sleepy Chan is a red herring. Even the father was like, it may not be him. We don't know yet. And Charles is not one to think things through. He's the only one. He seems just to act. And that's probably what the father was when he was younger. Just act on everything. The best way to solve a problem is by killing it. And I think in the upcoming episodes, we may see Sleepy Chan show up, and then maybe this other organization's plot for Sleepy Chan to show up to kill him, because they have to draw him out. He's been in hiding too. What we have learned is these societies, all the leadership stays in hiding. Nobody knows what they look like. So how did people know to shoot the father? How they know who the father was?
That's interesting.
So they're drawing out the leadership, and they've already said 2 societies have already fallen.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're drawing out leadership. And this may be a play. They're playing Charles and thinking of Sleepy Chan to draw Sleepy Chan out.
Okay.
Now, that made me think of what was it? There was a terrible movie that featured Jet Li that's kind of like this, where the underbosses, I think the one with Delroy Lindo, like had made a deal with the underboss of the Chinese, was Russell Wong or whatever. Him and Isaiah Washington had made deals basically to take out each other's, bosses to take over because they thought it was their time. Kind of this thing too. I don't know if it was Rush Hour or one of the movies where, the triads, especially, you don't know who their bosses are. One falls, another one, another. They're like they're damn near like sleeper cells. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you can't take out the entire organization. You can take out the boss, but another one rises. So that means that these hits, if two have fallen, you got to be inside jobs.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Or government jobs.
All right.
Which is inside, technically inside.
Chuck, man, go ahead and drop a little bit of knowledge on what's going on with the Geekish Network. And of course, close out with your socials.
Okay. I want to say this. I'm very excited about this series. This series is a great series to open up the year with. The Geekish Network is the premier BIPOC, Black Indigenous People of Color, geek network. We do a series of podcasts that cover everything you want to geek about. Comic books, anime, manga, Star Wars, Star Trek, shows just like this one, for example. And this is the lovely cast of the Geekish Network. And we'll probably be talking about this show too at the top of the year. So we'll get our full undivided attention about the feedback and not just our reactions watching the show. And we are coming in 2024 hot. We're going to create some new shows. We're bringing back some old shows. So I'm really excited about that as well. And we're going to bring on new faces and new talent. If you want to join the Geekish Network, you can find us at the Geekish Network on YouTube and on Twitch. We also have a Facebook group, and we also have Instagram, and we also have Twitter, or X now. X, let's say it right. And if you want to reach out to me personally, I'm at Charles Babb on everything, on all the socials. And if you want me to start OnlyFans, bring out my Lego set.
Introducing Sugar Beans.
I'm gonna bring out my Lego set, put on some baby oil,
Stop.
and then make Legos.
Who's the producer of this show? Cut this ish.
Right.
Yo, pull the plug.
Put baby oil on a taco meat.
Seriously, if you want my OnlyFans, let me know on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, and I will build Legos for you all and play Dungeons and Dragons, fully clothed, mind you, fully clothed, until I get my beach body in shape. Then we're gonna talk me see me washing clothes and everything. There it is. They hear it.
This guy.
I'll cut this up. This is legit. This is a promo.
Listen, if you've been enjoying the conversation,
I'm thinking like Cat Williams right now.
If you enjoy the conversation, this is how we chop it up. Look, that is one of the main reasons why you should head over to the Geekish Network, because it's just tons of fun. And one of the things that they didn't mention that makes it even better is that you can be involved in the conversation. They have live chat as it's going down, so your voice can be heard. And if you enjoyed this channel, of course, give us that thumbs up, and of course, hit that subscription button. And if you want to know when that next banging episode is going to hit, go ahead and hit that bell icon. Thank you so much for checking us out. And I'm going to see you here and over on the Geekish Network. All right, y'all. Peace.